And you are live. Damn! What's up, y'all? Can y'all hear me? Because my mic keep acting crazy today. I can't hear myself. Tell me y'all can hear me first before I start running my mouth, because I will. All right, I'll wait for y'all though. Let me turn it up. There's 4 of y'all in the chat. Somebody can hear me. Say something. I'll wait for y'all to load up first though. Soul Goddess, what's up? Yes, Womp. 1100. Yes, want the 1100. Is that how you say his name? I say yes, Womp. I always say your name like that. What's good, Soul Goddess? What's good? Let's get it. Andrew Zoomis, he said he can hear me. Man, listen. Damn, y'all just jumped in. Here's a lot of y'all now. Hold on. Kevin Hicks, here we go. Chris Davis, the other Chris Davis. What's up, bro? One Hand Bandit, what's up? P. Walker, what's good, Brody? Who does? Eddie Salazar, what's good, man? What's good? Something. What's up? Antonio Hobson. He said, "What's up? What's up, my G? You killing it out here? I'm trying. I'm trying to get a motherfucker loud and clear, Eddie. Greg Starr. What's up? Who else? All right. All right. Hold up. Let me see. All right. That's everybody. Listen, I'll let y'all load up real quick. But man, listen. When I say I was in the middle of a breakdown, I was about to just do a little quick piece, and I still will make it a quick piece, but I'll do it live because it's like I just wanted people to see it. And I was doing like a personal breakdown with some people, and then I'm like, yo, might as well just do this live just to see what's up. Number one, and two, I want y'all to see what I'm looking at because it's a thing to see. Like I like what the defense was doing overall, and then I was looking at Mazi, and I'm like, I'm trying to figure out like what's going on with Mazi. I don't be seeing him. I'm not even lying. I'm like, he don't do shit, but he's just not getting stats. But if you pay attention to what Mazi does out there, I'm like, damn, he actually ain't looking so bad. I thought it was worse than what you know what I mean. I was about to call my man a bust or something, man. Not a bust, but a project. And he still is a project. He's still learning, but it looked like it's catching on. I can tell you that. Zach Luna, what's up, man? Pat 1994, you know you my guy, man. What's up, man? How you? He said, I'll call you my brother. One Hand Bandit gave me $1.99, like I'm about to go get a double cheeseburger with that. You already know that human meat tastes better than everything else. He said, who you think should guard AJ or Gilly? I think it's going to be both. It's not, you already know that's a loaded question because nobody's going to follow on this team anyway. So they both going to guard AJ at some point. It just depends on where the Eagles line them up at. The Eagles line them up outside the hash on the right side. You already know AJ is definitely going to be out there, and he's going to be out there with Gilly. Gilly played him very well though. When you look at the matter of fact, y'all want to look at how Gilly played him. I'll pull that into. Let's look at that first, and then we'll do the breakdown. But I did a video when we signed Gilly, showing what he did against. Was it that game though? Might have been the Eagles breakdown I did. Matter of fact, I think it was the Eagles breakdown I did of Hurts with Gilly in it. But Gilly, no, it was Gilly. But Gilly did a great job against him anyway. So I think Gilly can cover him. Gilly just can't deal with the speedsters. I think Gilly can cover him though. And Gilly, and so can Bland. And Bland gonna have to more so than Gilly because it's not about who should cover him. It's about where do the Eagles like to throw the ball. They like to throw deep to the left. Most of, if not all, but most of AJ Brown's big plays, even dating back to the Super Bowl, where you look at that one-hand catch, it's like Jalen has a thing for throwing to his right deep. He's just good at it. So that's where they're going to be launching the ball, and Bland is just naturally over there. So it's going to be Bland on AJ most of the day, most of the time, because that's where they like to take their shots. The other thing that's interesting is Bland is good at stopping things short and intermediate and in breaking. But when you did see him get beat by Julio Jones, no less, in the Tampa Bay game, it was deep, right? So if Bland can be had anywhere, or if there's a question on him, it's his deep ball security. So it's going to be interesting. That's going to be a good matchup. It's going to be a good fight. I can't wait to watch it. But I think it don't matter because he gonna move. They're gonna move AJ around. You're gonna see him everywhere. So it don't matter. What 11? He said, what up, AK Mazi is tough. Yeah, that's a grown man right there, man. Strong bull. Gary Bryant, what's up, bro? Marcus Hardison, I'm glad you took the toxic off your name, man. We don't need no more toxicity, man. Like everything is love, man. Stop it. It's like no, he said Gilly will be on AJ, I think. He did well against him last year. You said what I just said. Uh, Zach Luna, he said Eagles offense has been turning the ball over a lot, but nobody wants to acknowledge this and just say Dak has turnovers in his DNA when he averaging 9 in his career. Yeah, that's a little weird, ain't it? But you know how that go, man. It's called confirmation bias. Yep, confirmation bias. So once you say a point, you got to say and look at anything and everything that proves that point and that point only. Because when you try to get eclectic with it, you lose credibility because of it. So nobody's gonna do that to themselves. So they got cognitive dissonance. They can see it, they know it's true, but they ain't gonna say it. They ain't gonna say that. That's cool though. You just got to know what you're looking at. And if you're watching it to see what the media is going to say anyway, or if you care, probably in the wrong place anyway. Because number one, I ain't gonna say what they say. Number two, they're gonna piss you off every time when you watch them. You know what I mean? They're going to piss you off. So the media is not there for the truth. They're there for engagement and truth, and there's entertainment for that. I don't got a problem. I'm partly in there. I'm in new media, right? So I have to. I can't come up here like a dry eyes Visine commercial and think that people gonna watch. So I know there's an entertainment component to the media. There is, but at the same time, still try to be truthful, but they're not there for that. They have such a big machine behind them. They need that. Uh yes, Bob said have something on Uber Eats. Appreciate it. What the fuck I'm looking for Uber Eats? That's the tip. Boy he gave me a double cheeseburger. You bought me a McDonald's meal, but once I get it delivered, that's the whole $20 right there. You know what I'm saying? That's not nothing on Uber Eats. We be ordering some shit off Uber Eats. That ain't enough. You know what I'm saying? That's like the tip. That's the tip for Uber Eats. But I got you, bro. I got you. I'm not ungrateful. I'm just saying that you said get some Uber Eats with that. That ain't it. You mean go to Smoothie King or some shit like that. I can get a smoothie and a Slim Jim or some shit for that. That's good. Tim Lindwell, he said, I'm just worried about DeAndre Swift. Why? What he been doing that make you worry? He been killing people. He had the Minnesota game, and then he just been normal. He's like TP. TP had 2 good games. He had 2 good games, and then they kind of fell off the cliff. They still dangerous, but they're containable because they're not guys that you're gonna put in there and gonna make yardage for themselves. They need blocks, and they need to be able to run through contact. They're not doing that yet. Here go the tip. Yes, Wamp on his game, man. You must have got paid today, man. You just throwing shit at me. I feel like a stripper. A good stripper, though. Nobody throw $20 bills at strippers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Hello, Mr. AKOYE. Yo, Robert Bass, where you been at, bro? I must like be missing your schedule. Where you been at? I ain't seen your name in a minute. You used to hit me up on Facebook. Robert Bass, you see, I got a good ass memory, man. You used to hit me up on Facebook. It'd be like, when I say paragraphs, it's like you need to be a writer or something, bro. Like I used to have to really sit down, like, hold on, I ain't reading all that right now. I'll wait till I get home and sit down and like really read through your fucking comments because they be long as hell. Yeah, they be long. Can we beat the Eagles? I mean, we can, but will we is the question. They got to go out and do it, but of course we can. Of course we can. Andrew Zumas, he said, I think Fergie has a good game. Yeah, versus the Eagles, he probably will. Probably will. All right, let me see. I think I gave everybody. Make sure y'all hit the like button too. Everybody that's in, there's 63 of y'all in here. That's crazy that I get more people after 11 o'clock than I get at 10. That's crazy. But I'm gonna stay on till probably like I'm giving myself a time limit today, people. So I'm gonna stay on till like 11:30, 12ish, something like that. Unless something happened before that. Cowboys talk. I'm here for it. That's facts. What's up, Eddie Cruz? He said the O-line carries the offense. Hurts gets all day, and Swift doesn't get touched for 5 yards. Lies. The stats would tell you that's wrong. Swift is only averaging 3.8 yards or something like that. How could he get 5 yards of carry? That's not true. Swift be getting shut down like TP. Swift look like TP right now, man. I don't know what you're looking at on the film everywhere. He look like TP. Not great, good, not great. And the O-line doesn't give Jalen Hurts all day. Jalen Hurts gives Jalen Hurts all day because nobody blitzes. Well, they blitz him, but nobody pass rushes Jalen Hurts as a defensive end. They contain him. So when you're containing him, he gets to stand back there, and the offensive line gets to look a little bit better than they actually are. I'm not trying to take nothing away from them like they're not good, but they get to look better than they are because nobody's peeling off the edge trying to go upfield and get them. You know what I'm saying? They're just like, hey, we're gonna stay here and try to keep him in the pocket. And as long as they're trying to keep him in the pocket, that's what you're seeing. You're not seeing guys like shoot up the field after him, man. Oh man. P. Walker, you 100% right, bro. I'm about to show you that. And I gave him credit though for one play. That's why we doing this video. Because I gave him credit for what Mazi did. I thought on the one tackle that Evans made in his 7 snaps, I gave him credit for throwing the lineman to the ground because on broadcast, all you can see is the end of it where the guy, meets Evans, but I didn't know he was already thrown. Mazi threw a grown man into Evans, and Evans just finished him off. I said, damn, that's what I was waiting for. I'm like, when am I gonna get the Mazi that I saw versus Ohio State? I wasn't seeing it. It's because he was doing too much thinking, so he's moving too damn slow. He's getting faster. And it's because he's understanding where he needs to be doing. I don't think AJ in the slot versus number 2. Yeah, AJ not gonna be in the slot versus J. Lou anyway. And if he is, that's where all our help is. We run like a Triton. I'm not in the Illuminati. We run a triangle, a triangle defense. I mean, we got a single high safety. We got 2 safeties, uh, uh, Wilson and Kurtz that are out here on the edge of that triangle. So we want to keep everything in the middle of the field. So when J. Lou's in the middle of the field, he actually has help inside most of the time, whether it's Hooker or sometimes we run a little zone. When it's on the outside, those guys are really, they got help over the top, but they got to be able to cover everything in between. So he'll get help on the times where they do put him in the middle, but AJ likes to do his work on the left side of the field anyway. So you're not gonna see too much of that. But appreciate the super chat, man. Thanks for the $5.99, man. He said, Ken Art said, how's everything going? Oh man. I feel energetic as a motherfucker. I don't know if it was the full moon or what, but my energy lit for the last 4 or 5 days. I'm tired though, but it's crazy. When I say energy lit, I mean I feel like doing stuff, but I'm tired. I'm tired, but I don't want to sit down and lay down and go to sleep. I can go in the house and go to bed and chill. I already did everything I'm supposed to do today, but no, I've been up since Sky's show this morning, and I've been going ever since. I like it though. I'm having fun, man. So yeah, that's how I feel. Robert Bass, AKOYE always gives sound content. Appreciate you, Rob. Thanks for the $10, man. Now I can get some Uber Eats. Y'all starting to add it up. Lewis Winslow, he said Dakota gonna roast that burnt ass secondary like always. Yeah, he do be killing the Eagles though. I ain't gonna front. They be acting like he don't. I don't know why they act like the Eagles don't be getting beat by that. Sadiqa, where you been at, man? I ain't seen you. He said, AKOYE, my brother, how are you? Here to support you from the hospital bed. That's where you been at. Damn, I noticed I ain't seen you. I was like, what's up? I'm gonna call you. If not tonight, I'll call you tomorrow morning if you got your cell phone. Tell me in the chat if you got your cell phone. All right, my bad. I was looking for you though. I was like, I ain't know where you been. You ain't been policing the chat or none of that. Like Sadiq, I thought I said something to piss you off because sometimes I say stupid shit that I don't know is offensive. But you can't have free speech without running the risk of offending somebody. But I thought I got on your nerve but I figured that I didn't because you would have called me. You usually call me and say something crazy. All right, but yeah, I'll reach out to you later today. Or if not, I definitely will by tomorrow morning. All right, depending on how late this go. All right, what's good? Warren Duncan, he said, what's good, AKOYE? What's good, Warren? What's up? What we doing, AKOYE? I need to see that film. Oh, by the way, F the Eagles. Yeah, that's facts. Forget them. Forget those guys. 49ers look like they can be had. Yeah, they've been had. You've been had. We've been had too. We got hoodwinked. We thought they was like the team that beat us. They not that. They they are, but now the film is catching up to Brock Purdy, so they coming back down to earth. I think the Cowboys have a shot at the division and 1 seed if they win this week. Well, you got to realize we got to win this week and keep winning. But yeah, we definitely we got more than a shot at it. We got our destinies in our own hands. Remember that victory, my lace and my waist. Y'all know what that is. Francis M to the is phenomenal. Don't nobody know what I'm even talking about. Y'all too young. AKOYE, what are you seeing from Gilmore in his snaps? Gilmore doing what he's supposed to do. Oh no, Gallimore. I'm sorry. I'm about to say Gilmore doing what he's supposed to do. Gallimore doing some things. He not getting sacks, but he getting okay pressure or okay push. Even if they're not being registered as pressure, he out there doing something. You're not getting home though. You know what I mean? Sadiqa, hold on. What's up, Sadiqa? You all right? All right. Why you in the hospital? Oh, okay, okay. Tested for what though? You ain't gotta tell me all that. I talk. Yeah, you ain't gotta go through all that. Hmm. Okay, good. I just want to make sure you cool. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I haven't seen you saying nothing, so I ain't know what was up. But good to hear you back. Good to hear you back. But enjoy the show. I'm about to jump on. I'll call you in the morning. All right. All right. Thank you. All right. Thanks for calling me. All right. Eddie Cruz, he said, I see Parsons beating Kelsey at least one time. Parsons gonna beat Kelsey up. That's what we about to watch. So matchups, that's what we're gonna see in this. Also, giving a little game ball to a few guys that, like I said, I didn't know shine. I think I gave everybody enough shout outs at this point. So let's get into it. I think I got one more super chat. Oh, yeah. Jay Recruiter. What you recruit for, Jay? You recruiting. You know what I'm saying? Jay Recruiter said, Koye, what's up? I ain't got I don't know where my glasses at, neither. They just gone. I don't know where they at. So I ain't getting contacts and I don't want no more glasses. So I guess I'm gonna have to just get better. But what's up, Okoye? Good to see you here more often. Who needs to have bigger who needs to have a bigger impact? Evans, Bell, or Clark? In this game, well, Bell's gonna do okay. So will Clark, but both of those guys are Bell is run get there first guy. Like he's a run past contact. Clark is a run to contact, and Evans is a run through contact. So the one who will have the most impact is Evans, because I think the Eagles have seen guys like a Bell where they're going to get a body on them, and I don't think Bell can deal with you if you get a body on him. Clark will let you get a body on him, so they're going to deal with him. And Evans, if you do get a body on him, you're gonna get bodied. So I think you'll see the impact of Evans in this game, because this should be a run enough game for him to have an impact if he's on the field enough. You know, he got to get on the field first. All right, all right, all right. Let's see, let's see, let's see. All right, cool. We're gonna jump in. We're gonna jump in. I said I was gonna do Gilly first, but no, let's just jump into the film. I think y'all kind of know what Gilly gonna do. You know what I mean? I don't want to have to elongate this for that. All right. So excuse me for going back on my word. All right. Let me share my screen. Boom. And boom. And boom. All right. Let me make sure y'all can see everything. Come back over here real quick. Let me get myself down here. Boom. All right. Blow this up. Y'all can see that okay, right? That's big enough. I don't want to blow the whole thing up because it moves too slow when I do that. I don't like that. All right. Don't go ham right now with the questions. If y'all do have stuff y'all want to say in the chat, to me anyway, y'all keep talking, but just know that I'm not gonna be looking in the chat box right this second while I'm doing this, so I can't see what you're saying because I'm about to go to that screen. All right, so just know that. All right, I'm not ignoring you if you do say so. All right, let me make this bigger. That's about as big as it's gonna get. Boom. That's what she said. All right, here we go. Let me get rid of the Dallas. I mean the offense film. I don't want that in here. Hold up. What did I just do? Oh yeah, it's defense. I don't want to get rid of that. I want to get rid of the offense film at the end. Don't need that. Already did this. Yeah. Cool. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, I gotta mute this too. Sorry. I had so much of this that was like when I do my notes, I do it with I do my notes with my mic instead of a notepad so that I don't have to go back and remember while I was recording the film what I liked about that piece. But it just makes it annoying when I'm pressing play because y'all gonna hear that and hear me, and I don't want to have to disturb y'all like that. So I'm turning it all down. So hold on. Boom, boom. I just you off now. All right, I think I got all of it. Did I? Got this little piece here. Done, 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 done. One piece here. Boom. I think I'm done. All right, I'm done. All right, so here we go. Let me see. This play is Captain Obvious. D Law, that's number one. So this would be like I'll just show you this breakdown what I'm doing. Watch D Law on this play, y'all. Just watch this. So D Law is here. I'm gonna point him out real quick for you so you can see him. I mean, y'all gonna see. I'm doing this breakdown while we live too, so you see what I'm talking about. All right. So you'll see kind of how I look at shit too. All right, boom. All right, here we go. Go to effects or elements. Boom. Point him out. There we go. Boom. All right. So I'll take this, put it over the player. Boom. Boom. All right. So let's D-Law on this play. Let's see what he's doing. Because I know I put this in here for him. Let me see what he does on this play. Just gets in there, like kind of makes that play. I don't really do nothing special, but I'm gonna get to what D-Law has done special in this game. Here go one. There's another one for D-Law. I was in like he was another one that like yeah, he had a good game. You could see that he was playing well, but I didn't know how many times he did shit like this. Like a play. So a grade play on a defensive end is this, right? If you stand your guy, I'm gonna pause it right when he does it. So here, just that alone, forcing him to make a cut and stopping him, even if you didn't make the play and one of your linebackers made the play. That's a good play. But to get rid of that guy and still make the tackle is like that was A1. Like D Law has been doing that. And he did this all day. He did it a couple times. Did a good job. Let's see what Mazi and I mean not Mazi, but Hankins and Osa were doing on this play too. Hankins and Osa pretty much take a double team to a point where you want to know why Hankins and Mazi and Osa and these guys like sometimes they quiet because they doing this. The entire offensive line plus the tight ends, two tight ends. So D Law got two tight ends engaged right now. Osa got the tackle and the guard. Hankins got the center and the guard, and then Micah is singled up. But look at your linebackers. This is how you stop the run, and this is what Mazi was brought here for, what he was drafted for in the first place. Because Hankins and Mazi's job is this: keep these guys free to flow. All right, but it don't matter when you got D Law doing shit like that. I'll cut that up later. This was all pass rush, I think. Yep. So they were doing a good job. I didn't know Clark had that much of an effect on the game either. I was saying that Clark, I was waiting for Clark to step up and do something, but Clark and Evans in this game were doing some of the things that um, LV would be asked to do when we get Micah in the middle of the field. And I will say Micah in the middle of the field is a game changer. He will get a sack, I think, against Kelsey because Kelsey with him one-on-one will be a great matchup. That's number one. Number two, the amount of stunts that we do now, the stunts work way better with anyone because Micah is such a distraction in the A gap. So here, look at the space. They followed him. Look at the pass rush. Now watch Clark here. So let me show you how I do this. Boom. So I'll go here, go here. You probably can't see his other screen that I'm about to go into. That's cool. I'll be back in a second. Boom. So I'm going to show you what they're doing. Boom. There we go. So Micah's going to like branch off this way, and he's going to take everybody with him when he goes. Micah goes that way. Osa kind of gets upfield this way. Boom. There go my alarm's going off. All right, gotcha. There's gonna be another one in a second. All right, boom. Bring that back. I'll put that there. Boom. So they're running a game. See how both Micah, Osa, and Chauncey, they just get upfield, right? That's all they have to do. But because of that, they leave a clear lane for Clark. Clark doesn't have to do anything. Just cross. He just waits for Osa to clear. Once Osa drives that wedge down and gets in between that tackle and the guard, he knows to put his foot in the ground and go. But look at that. Look at that. Now I didn't see LV doing too much of that when he's playing out there either. I was like, they just kind of got him out there as window dressing. But I think we're going to get a lot of sacks from our other linebackers because of one, putting Micah in the middle, and two, having it so that he's stunting from the middle of the field. We were able to even stop the run from that NASCAR package when they ran against it. And that was also because Mike was in the middle of the field. All right. I ain't even finished my gallon of water I'm supposed to finish. All right. Let me make sure everything clear because I don't want to get through an hour of this and y'all ain't see none of it. So I'm about to check on y'all in a second. I'm about to come back over there. Hold on. All right. Let me make sure y'all cool. Oh, y'all watching the Rangers game. That's what's going on right now. I ain't watching baseball unless it's live. Texas is about to win the World Series. Oh, that's dope. Y'all about to go crazy. Y'all about to go crazy down there. Don't tear your city up. All right, yep, y'all good. Oh, you said it's live? He said it's live, bro. Yeah, I know. All right, cool, boom. All right, I'm going back over. All right, here we go. So I showed you that stunt. Let me see what we did. This is 3rd and 11, I think. I don't know. I think I pointed this out for a different reason. Let me see what this is. I pointed this out because of Bland. Watch Bland to the right of the screen. He comes in and he sets the edge on this one and kind of saves a big play. This would have been a big play. We used to get beat on this all the time, but look at how he gets out there. And I love Diggs, but Diggs don't do this a lot. But he gets out there, he just sets the edge and turns his back inside just enough for Hooker to be able to stop that ball. If he doesn't do that, he's up the sideline. Good stuff. Bland is at the top of the screen on this one. I think this is a Bland play too. Bland had a lot of plays, a lot more than just a pick six. He was worth a lot more points than 6. He definitely accounted for at least 12 points because or 13 points. 14 points because I guess the extra points count, right? So here we go. This isn't it. This is a play that was affected by J. Lou and also the blitz. Someone blitzed on this one. It was I don't remember. I think this is Sam Williams on this one. Yeah, Sam Williams is going to make this play. All right, just watch what Sam does on this play. So Sam is here. Let me show y'all where he at. Boom. I'm gonna finish the breakdown after we done, but I'm going to show y'all at least where everybody at. I'll point that stuff out and make it quick. Boom. 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 Get you an army suit. Buy all black. Here we go. All right, so Sam is there. Let's watch what he's doing on this play. Boom. And he's stunting too. You can tell by the splits too. So when I look at a guy that's split out this wide, sometimes they are shooting out here, but what they're trying to do is get this tackle to kick out so that they have more room to work. You got more options when you get them to kick out versus you going power. You may go power from here and just go beeline straight to the quarterback too, because you can go speed to power. This is a good position to go speed to power from versus just being in tight where you're right up on the guy. So Sam just I guess that's his style, and that's probably the way the scheme calls for it too. But he crashes inside and affects that throw. I think J. Lou actually passed interference on that play, but he on our side, so I ain't gonna complain about that. But is this the play? No, this ain't it. Yes, it is. So this is where he saves a touchdown. This is a touchdown. If Mazi does, I mean, if Bland doesn't do what he does here, touchdown. Watch this play at the top of the screen. You'll see Bland. So at the top of the screen, he's the only one up there. Can't miss him. But so you can see it. Let me actually make this a little bit bigger for you. All right, let's do it this way. Boom. All right. Boom. Boom. All right. So now he looked like a little blip on a map. I don't like how fuzzy it get when you do that, but you can still get the gist. Here we go. Boom. Look at that. If he doesn't get under this block right here, you see this? He sees the block coming his way and he accelerates instead of waiting. If he waits for contact here, like a lot of guys do, if he waits for contact here, he's dead because look in front of him. There's 3 guys. This is a great screen setup. They got 4 guys out here. They let the entire line go. 4 guys out here against just Wilson. Wilson is thanking him for this one. And this is the stuff that if he just made this one play, you'll be like, he doesn't do anything. But this tackle alone is something that a coach will look at you and just love you for, because in the film room, this type of stuff shows up. On film, like in the broadcast, this just looked like a good tackle to me in broadcast. I didn't know how impactful this tackle was until I saw what was behind him. Now watch what's behind him. Boom. He accelerates right through there and gets right back on the hip of Cooper Kupp. Makes this tackle. Boom. He doesn't make that tackle. It's a touchdown. He knows it. That's why he was, and they know it. That's why they were so hyped when he got up. They knew it. Like they beat him. They were beat. You know, they used our aggression against us. Micah missed that one. He gets right underneath that. Boom. Beautiful play. Beautiful play. Let's see what else we got. Show me what you got, little mama. All right, this is the pick 6. So this was even impressive to me because I didn't know what was happening in front of it. So here, you see here, there's that route. So let me blow this up. Let me blow this up. Give him his credit real quick. Blow this up to here, right there. Boom. Blow this up. Get rid of this stuff. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. All right, there you go. Bam. Get rid of that real quick. Let me see what the pass rush was before I erase it. What was the pass rush? Boom. All right, cool. All right, let me show you why that's crazy. So look at Bland over here. Let me make sure I can see him. All right, you can see him. He playing off. First off, the reason he's playing off is because of the set, right? So they have a bunch set where he can't. If he tried to press, Kupp is off the line anyway, so he can't get to him. This is a good play, and it's very hard to cover because of what they run in front of it. So number 5, Tutu, whatever his name is, he's about to run. He's running a interference route, so he's running a rub. He's just, you could tell that because he's not trying to get off of J. Lou. He's not trying to get off J. Lou at all. He's running J. Lou into the line of vision and the line of the path of Bland, right? Because what they want to happen here, they want Bland to read what's actually happening, which is that this is going outside, which it is, right? They want him, now that he reads outside, though, they want him to try to get over the top of this. It's like a pick and roll. They want him to get over the top of this, but Bland waits. He trusts his speed and he sits on this and he cuts inside off the hip. So he waits for J. Lou to clear him like that right there. You see that? He waits for him to clear him instead of going around. If he goes around, he gets knocked off right here. He maybe makes the tackle, but if he misses that tackle, Cooper Kupp is up the sideline. This is another touch. So this is a 14-point swing, or at least a big play swing, because Cooper Kupp would have been up the sideline. Bland wouldn't have got if he would have went over the top. But because he just beeline straight off the hip, he can get in front of that. That's why I'm like, well, why did he throw that ball? It didn't look like, he should have did it. But let's watch it in full speed. Watch this. So you can see the rub trying to develop in front of him. Bland has to decide in a split second how to read this. Boom. And I think because he played in the slot so much, he's used to the rubs. So he knows how to navigate those a little better than a lot of guys do. And he gets a pick 6 for it. But if he goes outside, he's dead on that play. It'll work perfectly. Crazy. That's little stuff that you look at and be like, damn, I didn't know it was that impressive, but it is. So here's Micah in the middle of the field. Watch this. This is why I say Kelsey going to have a nightmare with this guy. Boom. He make it just easy for everybody else to make their plays, man. Look at Micah in the middle of the field, man. This is crazy. Not fair, man. It was a screen, though, but still not fair. You ain't got time. Him in the middle of the field again. This is his sack. You can't play with Bull, man. Can't play with him. Look at this. Now, see, this is what I was asking for when I said him in the middle. He doesn't have to be off ball playing coverage all day. All I need, he doesn't even have to pass rush from here. That's what's even crazier. Him standing here, when they snap the ball, the attention is here. Look at the set. Look at the spacing. The attention is on Micah. Now, once these guys fan out, Dorrance is not even coming. Look, Dorrance is falling off, right? But Micah's still one-on-one, right? He's still one-on-one because his presence here made it so that everybody felt like first they had to pin him down, then they had to fan out, and these guys would have been one-on-one. We still only brought 4, but it's so creative now. You got defensive ends that'll get to do some of that TJ Watt type stuff, get you some interceptions like D-Log got us against the Redskins that time, gets a touchdown, stuff like that. We can get a lot of different things going because Micah's in the middle of the field and not on this, not out here on the side. Like I think him in the middle, even if you say, all right, he's still coming, he's still blitzing, doesn't matter to me. Him in the middle of the field just changes the game, and I think you can see it in this game. You can see it in this game. Now I know they're gonna say it's just the Rams, and it is, but I just like the fact that we finally getting what we want with him in the middle of the field. Okay, so watch this again. Boom. They actually blocked that well. That was a play that I put in there for Bland again. Bland is just he was taking those crossers away from those guys. Is this a Bland play? I think this is a Bland one too. This one is a Hooker, Bland, and this it? Yeah. So watch this right now. We get beat on crossers all the time. So let's look at this. I'm gonna show you what the crosser is first. Okay. This was the play. So they ran this up the field. The 49ers run this all the time. They were doing this to us too. A lot of teams do this to us because we're a cover 1, cover 3 team, and this is a cover 3 beater because when you have a single high safety, this is what happens. All right. So let me show you. Boom. All right. So you guys can see that. All right. All right. You can see that. So that's the crosser. Here's Bland here. Let me show you where Bland is. Yeah, bear with me on these edits too, because the edits just make the conversation take longer. But I said it's a live breakdown, not a live conversation. So you watching the breakdown, watch it. Otherwise, I gotta do it by myself, man. I ain't got time. I gotta do it because I don't want to do this twice. All right. So excuse my pauses. Here, pause my pauses. All right. But here's what's impressive about this play. All right. Both guys, our safeties. So Bland is already in good position. He's here on this crosser. But a quarterback will look at this and say, I have no help. There's no help, right? Because Hooker has his hips open and he's, watching watching that receiver 2-2, whatever his name is, right? Number 5, right? So this crosser is open. And you see Wilson at the bottom of the screen. I'm gonna show you where both these guys are real quick. Let me get to them. Follow the red dot. So that dot there is Wilson. This dot here is Hooker. Hooker with the red light special. All right, here we go. All right, let's go. So you see how far off the ball they are. Now, Stafford is about to throw the ball right now. Right now. Watch the closing speed from both these guys. Watch it. Watch this. Smack. For Wilson to get there on this play. Now, look where Wilson is at the snap. He's where Mazi is by the time this ball is about to be thrown. Look, he's down there for the run. He bit on the play action hard. You see where Wilson is? He right there. For him to be able to turn around, he's sprinting now, and meet the ball like that was impressive. Wilson didn't get enough credit for what he did this game either. And I've been disrespecting my cat, man. I've been getting so busy trying to prepare for the next week. I haven't really been going back into last week and showing what everybody's been doing and why I say I like our guys, because I do. I like them a lot. Here we go. All right, let's go. This is just a gap exchange. I like this play. Look at the set. So you know when you're dealing with, and I just was talking about this too. Shout out to Jazz from Bitches Love Sports. Um, but when you see this type of split, so let me show you the split first. Well, you know what the split is. You can see the split is the spacing between Dorrance Armstrong and Micah Parsons. When you're dealing with a line, an offensive line, and you have this NASCAR package in, right? When this NASCAR package is in and these guys are smaller, you don't want these guys in space right up on the line because you make it easier for these big guys to get their hands on them, right? You want them to not only have to think about what you're doing, but also have to move in space, which they're not good at, right? So look at how much ground they cover. Micah crashes the B, and as soon as Dorrance sees that, he exchanges. So he exchanges and jumps into that gap, getting into the face of Stafford, forcing him to pull the ball down. Boom, bang, ball's in the dirt. Should have been a fumble, but they ain't call it. But that's what happened on that play. All right, I will break this down a little deeper later, but you know, you guys kind of get the gist of what's going on. I ain't got to talk too much about that. All right, here's Micah in the middle again, affecting the run this time. Boom, gets rid of his guy. Now he didn't make the tackle, but he holds his gap well enough so that Wilson can do it again. Watch Wilson. So Wilson is here. You guys know where Wilson is, obviously, but if you don't, let me show you what number 6 is. I'm gonna do this for myself actually, so I don't gotta do it again. Boom. Wilson is there. Now Puka Nacua is supposed to block him, right? So Puka Nacua is going to come across there and try to cut this off. But Wilson does not hesitate when he sees a gap. He sees it and he goes. He just sprints. There's no hesitation. He doesn't break down. He gets there. If he gets blocked on that play, there's a cutback lane. Wilson just torpedoes in there, and he's nuts. He's nuts. Let me get that let me do another piece of that. Boom. Copy. Boom. Blow it up. Blow it up. Blow it up. I got energy, man. Boom. Boom. Slow it down. Boom. All right, here we go. So watch Wilson again. Slowed it down and blew it up so you can see, man. He just shoots in there like a missile, man. Knocks his legs out. Beautiful play by Wilson. Beautiful play. This entire defense was just impressive. They were playing, everybody's playing well. We were beating Puka up too. So here, boom. I just showing Gilly look like a car accident hitting him into the backfield, or hitting him out of bounds, like smack. He hit the ground hard. Look at his head hit the ground. Watch this. Boop. Watch this effect real quick. Watch his head bounce off the ground. Spot. Yeah, his head bounce off the ground. Watch this. Smack. Crazy. That hurt, man. He got up slow. Look at him. He got a concussion. They ain't put him in protocol, but he definitely got one. Look at that. Smack. He was physical. And they keep saying the Cowboys ain't physical. He looked pretty physical right here. Look at that. Take a knee. Take a knee, champ. Take a knee. It looked pretty physical right there. Let me do this again. Smack. Smack. I just like watching that. I like violence for no reason sometimes, man. That's bad. Like not unrecreational violence though. I don't like people who can't fight get beat up. All right, here we go. You got Wilson here. Let's see what's happening. Yeah, Wilson just does a good job. So if Wilson doesn't squeeze here, right? So here, right, Micah widens out. Everybody front side is kind of like doing their job, but there's a lot of space here. And if Wilson waits for anything, he'll be late to this ball, and this will be a touchdown because you can see J. Lou's already engaged. So Wilson, when he sees it, I like the fact that when Wilson sees it, he gets downhill fast and makes the play, man. And I'll break that one down later. Let's see what happens here. Micah makes this play. I like this play. So when I said I don't like Micah setting the edge, is because usually when he's setting the edge, he's out here somewhere. And if he goes upfield on this play and waits, you see that crackback block that's coming around or that trap block that's coming around? If he waits for this block, so if he waits for this tight end upfield rather than squeezing, meaning getting down into the line of scrimmage rather than waiting for the contact. If he waits for that, there's space here for this cutback. So if he goes upfield and gets sealed off here, this is where the hole would have been. But they're waiting for that cutback, but they can't cut back. See, they got to stay front side with this. All right. And when you're watching, so that's what Micah's doing. Let me show you. All right. So we're going to do it like this. We're going to do this play a bunch of different times and just show you what everybody's doing 3 different ways. Watch this. Boom. Copy. Paste, paste, paste. So first, let's look at Micah. Blow him up. Everybody has to do their job, man. And I'm saying this a lot. Like, one person not doing his job makes the whole defense look like they can't stop the run. Everybody was doing their job this game. I was liking it. All right, so that's what Micah did. Let's watch now what Osa. Well, let's see. Yeah, what Osa does next. Let's see what Osa does. Boom. Look at Osa. Osa just gets upfield and pushes the center back into the running back's lap. I'm gonna show you in full speed once I'm done doing that. Boom. Then you got Bell. Bell does a good job here. When he sees the gap, he forces the double team off of Osa because they're zone blocking, obviously. So, and this is how you know they're zone blocking. You see how they were double teaming Osa, but look where he's looking. He's doubling Osa, but he's staring at Bell, right? Because as soon as Bell gets into his zone, he's gonna peel off and he's gonna block Bell, right? So, but Osa now frees up, and Osa can get a hand on him. And then when you look at what Mazi's doing on the other side, blow him up now. On the other side, it's just standing his guy up and just clogging it up. Doesn't lose any ground at all. So look at here. Boom. Mazi here. He gets double teamed, puts his foot in the ground, splits that, deals with it, gets inside. So now all 3 of those guys, Osa, Bell, and Mazi, are convergent on the ball. But guess what? Guess who doesn't get a stat at all? Micah. Micah's over here. But because Micah met this tight end where he did, he forced the ball to stay front side, and that running back could not cut back. And because he couldn't cut back, he had to run into the teeth of the defense, which saved a touchdown on this one. He saved a touchdown here because you see right after that, this happened. We only hurt, and I'm not celebrating hurting Stafford, but I am celebrating the fact that we're being physical. But they didn't give up a touchdown on this drive, and the only reason they didn't is because what you just saw. Wow, look at D Law, man. Look at D Law. He like a car accident. Watch this. Look at this. Smack. Look at that shit. What? I didn't even know he did that on this play. I just saw what he did to Stafford. I did not know what he did to old buddy. Let me show you this, man. I got to look at this again. Hold up. We got to double that. That deserved to be blown up and replayed. Let me blow this up. Come on, buddy. I was giving you credit just for getting the sack, but I didn't know what you did to do it. Jesus Christ. This is why I say him versus Lane Johnson. Now that Lane Johnson's beat up a little bit, that should be fun. Cause you can't play D Law injured, man. Look at this. And he ain't injured. Huh! God damn. God damn it. Do it again. That was killer right there, man. If y'all don't like that, y'all don't like football. If you didn't like, you like that. If you ain't like that, you don't like football. Let's look at that again. D-Law had a hell of a game. Look at this. Boop. This is it again. Full speed. Boop. ball out of bounds. D-Law is a car accident waiting to happen. On this play, this D-Law again. D-Law had a hell of a game. This is him again. Watch what he does to the tight end. Don't try to block D-Law with no damn tight end. What's wrong with you? Look at this. I'm going to hit you with another man. Look at that. So here's D-Law. There's a running back. I'm going to hit you with him. Now, again, D-Law don't get the stat. This is why I say guys doing their own job now this year is making us better. It's making us better. Because before, you have guys trying to get upfield and make the play themselves. D-Law not doing that. He's a B-gap crasher. He usually would have been in there. He still maintains he still sets the edge and maintains leverage, outside leverage, because you see that outside shoulder is still free. That's how it's done. He's driving with his outside shoulder free so he can shed and get outside if this cuts back. But then that's already a win. If he just does that, it's a win. He already won on this play. And to be honest, front side, Micah is going wide because he's going after the quarterback. And Osa is kind of getting held. Although Bell is free at this moment, he probably can make this play. You see Clark has coverage responsibility, and he's going to get back forward. But at this moment, the running back has space front side. But because of what D-Law does right here, boop, he knocks him down before he can cut back over it. That's a tackle for loss that would have been at least a 5-yard gain. At least a 5-yard gain, and maybe more. Never know. But that was beautiful on film. We see what we're doing here. That was a Micah play. Micah in the middle again. Micah in the middle of the field. I don't think they did anything when Micah was in the middle of the field. Not one. I don't think they had a successful play. I might be wrong. He had 15 snaps from the middle, but I mean when he was blitzing from the middle, I don't think they did anything not one time that he was there. Boom. Look at that. Pressure in his face, ball in the dirt. Ball in the dirt. Thank you, Micah. This is D-Law again, I believe. Do you guys know where D-Law is? If you don't, here we go. All right. I think this is a D-Law play. I'm not sure. I don't remember. I already cut up some of this stuff. Yeah, this is D-Law. Oh, no, this is a Mazi play. My bad, D-Law. I lied on you. This is Mazi. There go Mazi right there. Mazi's starting to wake up, y'all. Watch this. D-Law doing this thing on this play too, but watch the physicality here. See, Mazi in 3-tech because Hankins is on the field. So Mazi gets to play one guy. Very rarely do you see one guy blocking Mazi and him having to deal with one guy. So when he does, though, he does this kind of stuff. Boom. Get rid of him. Very easy. You make that look easy, like it was nothing. This is him versus a double team, right? That is like some finishing pieces for the breakdown. That's what that call out is. But watch this. So we're watching Mazi, who I think he was getting off the ball slow because he was not used to getting off the ball in Michigan, but he's moving a little faster now. And I think on this play in particular, Parsons is going to interfere with this guard, but Mazi going to get a double team here, and it's just going to be bowling balls. Look at this. So Parsons, I think, like they trip over each other here, but because of that, Mazi just blows through them like nothing. I was like, damn. I thought he threw this guy, but once I saw Parsons fall down, I realized they tripped. But I still gave Mazi credit for just stomping this dude facing. I still liked it. You know what I mean? Now this is what I like. This is the play I gave Evans. I thought Evans. So Evans is 32 in the middle of the field right here. Let me show you where he is real quick. Evans is in the middle of the field here. Boom. Evans right here, y'all. All right. Mazi right in front of him. Y'all need to point him out. So I thought that Evans, which he did a good job on this play, but I thought he threw this guy. Watch this. So Evans, this is when you ask, well, what does Mazi and Hankins mean on the field, especially at the same time? They mean this. They mean you can play in the box. If you look at Clark, look at Evans, and look at Wilson on this play. Okay. Boom. Watch this. So Mazi gonna toss this dude. This dude gets tossed. I thought that Evans tossed him, but Mazi threw him. And now, front side right now, this is what I do want Clark to do, because Clark, he has a blocker coming across here. I think it's Cooper Kupp coming across here. Clark needs to squeeze the same way you see Dono squeezes his gap. Clark needs to squeeze this gap because Micah already has outside contain anyway. His outside shoulder is there. I think Micah could deal with anything coming out there. But if he fills this gap here, instead of waiting for the contact like he does. If he fills this gap, then everything front side, Mazi gets to make this play. So when you see Mazi not making plays sometimes, Hank is not making plays sometimes, Olsen not making plays sometimes, it's because the guys on the edges need to do this type of stuff. What I'm describing, they don't do it here, but what I'm describing in order to keep the play front side, like Micah did the first time when I showed you him squeezing. That's what when I say squeeze, that's what I mean, and that's what Clark needs to be doing here. The same thing Micah did on that goal line play, where he not only sets the edge and keeps contained, because even if you do have contained on the backside, that's fine. You can still meet this wide receiver with your inside shoulder and keep your outside shoulder free. See how he stops his feet there? You're creating space right there because Mazi is in the gap now. But see how if it stays front side, Mazi makes this play. But you see where Evans is right now. I saw this part on broadcast where Evans finished this guy off. See, when Evans finished that guy off, that's all I can see in broadcast. So I thought Evans just tossed Buddy. Evans just finished him, but Mazi is the one who tossed him. So Mazi tosses him and then forces the cutback, and Evans finishes the play, right? And then when Evans is finishing the play, look where my guy is getting blocked by Cooper Kupp. Come on, man. When you see Cooper Kupp, Clark, you go in there and you kill him. Because if he does that, this play does not get cut back at all. He needs to be here instead of waiting out there and getting blocked. Look, you meeting Cooper Kupp with your hands like he's a lineman doing it. I can see if it was a guard. Even if it's a guard, you got to meet him. But good tackle by Evans either way. This is it from the blown up view. This is why I thought Evans does a good job cutting off Mazi, though. Here, boom. He can read what's going on. But look at Mazi there. He took out two guys because Tutu is coming to block Evans too. So both these guys are trying to block Evans. 69 and Tutu are trying to get to Evans. Neither one of them do because Mazi takes both of them out and his guy. Like so, Mazi takes 3 out in this play, and that's why Evans can clean that up, no problem. Beautiful work, beautiful work. This is where I said they came out in the NASCAR package and were able to stop the run. So even though we're small right now, we got a lot of little guys out here. They're all mugging the line of scrimmage, but you see the spacing here. So you're going to see a stunt. Micah's going to crash into the A, and then they're going to use speed. Watch Bell. Bell's just occupying these guys, right? So Bell occupies these guys just by standing here, but he's watching the jet. So he's just going to step out. He's not even going to rush at all. But because he's there, those guys don't even block Fowler. See that? So now they're widening it out, watching Bell. Look where their eyes are. They're zone blocking team, remember? So zone means you have to see who's coming into, who's entering your zone in order to block them, don't you? But you can't. Now you see the wedge here by Armstrong, and now Micah is pouring out here, right? Sam Williams is pulling his guy this way. Micah is pouring into the A gap, and then watch Fowler bend past that trap block. See, most guys have to go upfield, and when they go upfield, D-Law included, he had the trouble turning this corner and flattening out here. You know, they either go upfield or they're going diagonal, but they can't curve. So Fowler does a good job doing that. So look at this bend here. So right now, he's bending, right? And then he bends right past him. He bends right past that block and then makes his tackle. But both him and Micah would have made this tackle, even though this is a smaller package. Their speed makes it so that they're taking blockers out because you got how many guys are not blocking anybody? You got 3 guys here not blocking anybody. Although they got 6 linemen up front, 3 of them didn't do anything. They couldn't touch anybody. So you got Bell free, you got Fowler free, you got Micah running free. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful. Sam Williams finished that off physically too. If you watch Sam Williams on the edge, nice physical finish right there. Sam, boom, get him out of here. All right, this is the last one. And what was this play? This is what, like I said, Mazi and Chauncey, those guys, they were 2 gapping here, holding their blocks, and just allowing. But when everybody says Bell is playing great, the only reason Bell's playing great, he is not a shedding linebacker. He's playing great because nobody's touching him. Okay, safety could do this. Not taking it away from him. He is a safety, but a safety could do this because they're not getting touched. That's why we can take the risk of playing safeties up there because they don't have to deal with shedding. No one touches them. Boom, makes a play. No one touches. All right. I'm going to clean that up a little bit, but that was pretty much what I'm looking at and why I'm hyped. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was loving that. Let me go back up and see where I last left off with the chat because I was gone, man. All right, let's see. Damn. Damn. All right, I was at J Recruiter. I remember that. All right. Hit that like, folks. There's 151 of y'all in here. I hope y'all like what y'all seeing. Definitely. They said we overpaid still. I don't think so. Anyone here, do you think we can establish a good enough run game to keep the D brutes in their lanes? Yeah. Why we keep talking like the Eagles defense be stopping people? They get scored on. They ain't shutting stuff down. Yeah, Trip Aces is definitely a 2-year comeback from ACL. You're right about that. So Rashawn Evans way better than LVE. I think so, man. I think so. I don't think shit. I know. Sheila Neal, what's up with you? What's up with you? How you doing? Soul Goddess, you said my next game came through. Gotta go. Oh, she said she watched me though. All right, cool. You said, can I make it a bit bigger? Nope. If I did, I wouldn't be able to stop it and keep going the way I want to. I would just have to play it straight through. I can do that though if you want to just watch it with no words. Oh, my bad. Like I said, I've been going since 8 a.m. About to be done. Rangers hit a home run. Go Rangers. Mike can control himself. RPO plays. That's how Arizona played against. Yeah, they did. That's how they made plays. Damn, the Rangers 5-0. Jeez. So we gotta watch for double moves for Bland. What's up, Grip Boy? Grip Boy be on point. I mean, you should probably be able to bet too, because Grip Boy always be right about the shit he be saying, man. What's up, Grip? Justin Bradley. What's up, guys? Got in late tonight, man. I hope we get this one Sunday. How y'all think we do? We're gonna do good, bro. Let's go. We're gonna do good. Lost in Translation podcast. So yeah, when I say certain things, right now, if I'm watching that and some of these videos, some of these plays didn't even make the cut that I watched because it'd be too long. I can't put every play in there. But if I'm screaming on a guy, on a player, I watched the play so many damn times. I know what they did in the game. So I might have a fond memory of a guy from a game, and I don't know why, because I don't remember what he did. But I'm like, I know he did something I liked. So I'm not mad at him. Because a guy, when I see guys not doing what they're supposed to do, I'm on them. You know what I mean? So when I'm arguing passionately about a player or about a thing, and I say I like something that they're doing, it's because I'm paying attention and I'm like, well, they're doing the job, like, and they're doing it well. So that's what I'm saying. So that's why I'm like, I'm stubborn. People think I'm just like an asshole. I'm not. I am, but I'm not an asshole in that way. They did hurt Puka in the game. He just finished. Puka's tough. They was hunting him. They was tearing him up. Like I don't he don't like Debo got beat up too. You're right. But yeah, they was tearing him up. I don't think Puka gonna finish another physical game. If he have another physical game right after this, he gonna be down for a minute. Because he already should have been down. I think this was Puka's worst game of the season. It had to be. Like he been killing it all year. Debo Samuel was beat up by the Cowboys. Haven't played since. Nope, he has not. C-Mac was beat up by him too. The refs ain't gonna call shit against the Eagles. That's why we gotta smack them. LV does none of that. Rangers are world champions. There we go. There you go. I follow all baseball. I don't care what team wins, but I'm glad the Texas won. You know what I mean? Give it to them. Give it to them. I don't really watch baseball. I'm calling it right now. Cowboys win the Super Bowl in the same year as the Rangers win. That would be beautiful. Man, I'm tired. Oh man, sleepy. I mean. All right, let's see. Who wins Sunday? I think we got the Eagles, man. To be honest with you, when I watch what the Eagles have been doing this year, here's why I think we win, and it's not because I'm a Cowboy fan. I definitely want us to win. So let's start that there. Off a little drive. Definitely want us to win. But the reason I think we got the win is because when you watch what they were doing against teams, struggling against teams, and then giving turnovers to teams that are lesser teams than them, like Giving away the ball to a team that's not taking away the ball is bad enough. Giving away the ball is when you give away the ball to us, if you're giving us free ones, like Hershey's just been giving the ball away. They're not taking the ball away. You know what I'm saying? He's giving it to them. So, the Jets were taking it away, and they were the last team to beat them. The Jets were taking the ball away. Hurts gave up one, but the other two, they took it, right? The other games that he's played, he's been giving teams, he was spotting teams point, giving them a handicap by spotting them, spotted Miami, spotting everybody, fumbled against the Redskins on the goal line, stuff like that. He's spotting teams, right? And those teams are able to play him tight that way. But if you're going to give us 2 free turnovers and we're a team that forces turnovers too, I think that could get ahead of you. So if he doesn't give any away and he could play a turnover free game, they got a shot to beat us, to beat the shit out of us, maybe, But I don't see it. I think we're going to force some turnovers. I think we're going to affect them. And I think Micah in the middle of the field is the recipe for success in this game, personally. T. Gordon Mayhaw, he said, hell yeah, dude. Glad I'm here to see it live. Go Rangers. Yep, let's do. Appreciate you, Koye. Know you're tired, bro. When I get on, I got you 100. When I get on, I got you 100. You know what I mean? Let's go. I ain't never mad about that. I think Eagles zone block and they have a power blocking scheme too. So you see a little bit of everything. It's just like a defense that calls a lot of man. That don't mean they don't run no zone at all. You know what I'm saying? The Eagles run some zone stuff. When you're looking at zone versus power, zone is like this. You watch the lineman's eyes because they're looking to establish a block, so they want to secure a guy. So you'll see them like they'll get that double team, right? Boom, secure it, and then they're looking to see whoever they can either go get or whoever's coming, right? That's a zone block. Whereas power is we ain't worried about second level. We're gonna take you, the defensive tackle, and we're gonna push you into the lap of your linebacker, and then we'll get whoever we can get on the way. But we both gonna take you and force you way back there somewhere, or we gonna single cover you. I mean, single block you, and then I'm going right up the field at the linebacker. We just gonna get good push. That's power block, right? But zone is that. And you got a bunch of maulers, you can run power. You got maulers that are like dancing bears that can move too. You can run some zone and power. But you got a bunch of guys that's like Connor Williams that got good feet, but ain't the greatest when it comes to point of contact. That's a zone blocking guy. You know what I mean? He's good at getting to spots, but he can't deal with power. Anything on Rashawn Evers? Wondering why he's not in more during the rundowns. Oh, he will be. He just got 7 snaps. They're just ramping him up. He need to learn the playbook. Nothing wrong with him. Someone want to roll a blunt for me, man. You always in here smoking, bro. He said, watch that Washington game. I did, bro. He said, yo, I thought your name was AKOYE till I read the description. LOL. Dope acronym. I dig your work. No, my name is Darius, bro. I'm Darius. I ain't AKOYE. We all AKOYE. Everybody got their own little story. Purple Soul, what up? Do you think Evans will be in the middle this week? I definitely think so. I hope so. He need to be. But yeah, that's what was going on, man. Any questions while I do this clock out? You guys can fire away with whatever questions you got. But any questions before we, I'm here for it. So let's talk. All right, let me go ahead and pose your questions while I'm doing this real quick because I gotta do this. This is what my alarm was going off for. All right. Yeah, always good work. If y'all just got here, you missed a lot. That ain't my fault. Love you. But J Dub, what's good? What's wrong with my phone, man? Oh, it's water in my computer. I can't stand when that happened. I was drinking that water. It got on my.
You have entered 100239. If correct, press 1. Press 0 to re-enter. The current time is 11:33 p.m. Enter duty ID and press the pound key. Enter next duty ID. 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 All registered. Goodbye.
All right, yeah, I had to clock out a client for my home health care agency. So, my bad, people. Got to do it though. All right. Andrew Zuma said, "Why can't we stop Purdy, but other teams can?" I think we were like, you know how you do something to somebody, and then the film catches up. I think a lot of the things that we tried to do that game uh, affected him in certain ways, like hurting Debo Samuels affected that offensive scheme, and then from there, we hurt C Mac, we hurt Debo. We were banging guys up, and then Trent Williams was going up against Micah Parsons the whole game. It's funny that he got injured right after that too. So I think we just banged up. We got them banged up, and then once Trent Williams went down, it's the same thing that'll happen if Jalen Hurts loses Lane Johnson. Once you don't have the time to sit back there, and any quarterback can play pretty good when you can just sit back there and just take your time and make good reads, and you're on a roll. You ever went to the casino and been on a roll and you think you can't lose? You think you're the only person that know how to beat blackjack, because you got that beginner's luck, and then they bring out the street sweeper and he come out there, he do some shit with the cards that he win like 7 hands in a row and crack you. That's this. Quarterbacks that start off great, like Dak, like Hurts, like Purdy, when they have offensive line issues, they then have to learn a different part of their game because they're no longer protected by that line. So hopefully you get situations like Hurts gets where his line's healthy long enough for him to establish himself. Purdy's line's already getting dinged up a little bit. So with that, you starting to see what happens when he don't have that protection and he actually gets hit. You feel it when you get hit. What happened to Matt Stafford? He was playing his heart out. But when you get hurt, you get hurt. You can't be that good when you hurt. Even if you're not hurt or injured where you can't play, you still feel every hit. So when a quarterback starts taking hits, he could take a hit in the first quarter. That's why I gave Dak so much credit for that game. He got hit 3 times straight in the first quarter, and then that was sacked. Then he got hit on a lot of throws too, and still was keeping his poise and making those throws because he's used to it now. But a lot of guys, when you hit them early, that's the game for them. And Purdy's been hit and beat up, and then he has a concussion too. So he's not right. That's why guys can beat him now because they're not beating him like he can't do it. He's hurt, and now his clock is speeding up. He's jittery, he's anxious, and all that stuff is coming out. And then you start getting like it's like a snowball effect, and it becomes a slippery slope if you don't get ahead of it fast enough. I just hyped, and it's only Wednesday. Sunday can't come fast enough. It's Eagles week. That's why I'm here right now. Anyway, I think we overdue to get Izzy involved. Looks weird after playoffs. What you think, Same? I think Izzy should be involved. I think he would be involved if J. Lou wasn't back healthy. But yeah, the fact that Izzy hasn't played much at all is like I don't understand what we do with talent. Like Izzy proved himself to be, an ascending talent. Wanye Thomas is an ascending talent. You can't tell me if Izzy was where J. Lou is and Wanye was where Curse is, this team wouldn't be even better right now. Maybe they don't know everything they need to know. I think Izzy knows, but I don't know. He said, "Man, put your glasses on." I don't know where they at, bro. I would. I don't know where my glasses at, bro. I promise you, I'm not lying. I don't know where them Jones at. Let me look at my drawer. Nah, bro. I don't know where them things at, bro. They gone, bro. If once LV healthy again, he will be the starter. Because man, you know the Cowboys. I hope not. Man, if they put LV back in there, man, no. Coach Marv, I would, but I've been going since 8 o'clock in the morning. And I know we're gonna go all day if we start talking football now. I'm about to actually wrap this up, but if I'll definitely talk football with you next time I go live late. But I can't do it 2 a day. I did Skywalker still this morning. And if I went live with you now, I know we're gonna talk. I don't want to talk for 10 minutes. I know we would talk for a minute, so I don't want to do that tonight. Too tired. Too tired. But you already know, bro. That's not a snub. I just really can't do it right now. Just want to say thanks for these breakdowns with you, Law, and others. I really appreciate seeing the film. So God is me too. I appreciate doing it. We could talk. I'm gonna inbox you my number too, Coach, because you could come call me and talk football whenever you want to. Don't think we can stunt as much if we use the power game a lot. Going to have to play if more straight up and gap control. You saying we can't use as many stunts because if we run if they use power a lot. Um, yeah, you're right because they're gonna get through those gaps like they do. That's what San Fran did to us. A lot of gap runs. They just ran straight at us. So when they did that though, I think we weren't ready for it right away. We were expecting Christian McCaffrey to be out on the edges more. He ain't like kill us though. Christian McCaffrey ain't do much. You know what I'm saying? But still, they still were getting away with some stuff there. So we still will stunt though, but that's not based on the coach. The coach doesn't decide when we stunt, the players do. So they're gonna do it because they like doing it. Yeah, they're gonna do it anyway. But I don't think they're gonna come out in those small packages as much unless it's like third down. So we're not worried about power run if we're out there with the NASCAR package, because if you're out there with a NASCAR package, we only call that when it's 3rd and 7 or greater. And if you want to run at us, then I think we can stop the run on those. And I mean, we can stop that. I dare you to run on 3rd and 7 when we're doing that. I trust us to stop you at least 3 yards, 4 yards if we're doing that. I don't think it's gonna be big plays. We've been setting the edge a lot better. And in this game in particular, I think the linebacker play, especially Bell and Clark and I mean not Mazi, Micah and Evans, all those guys, no matter who's on the field, they all can chase and run with Hurts. So I like our odds in space right now if Hurts tries to run. Do you think we have any other linebackers for depth? We got Evans, we got Bell, we got Clark, we got Micah, and we got Wheat. That's 5 linebackers. How many linebackers do teams have? San Fran got Greenlaw and they got Warner. Who's behind them? You know what I'm saying? That we would be worried, like teams are worried about. You know what I'm saying? We got 4 that all get on the field. All of them get on the field. They all played in this game and contributed in the same game. Why do people be thinking we need more depth than that? That is depth. Most teams don't rotate any players the way we do. We rotate. You got Wanye plays, Kurtz plays, Hooker plays, and Bell plays. He's a safety. Then you got who else? Who else? Wilson. That's 5 safeties that play in one game. 5. Most teams only run 2, maybe 3. 2. We run 5, and we still complaining that the 6th one, Izzy, not getting on the field as a slot corner or outside corner. What more do you want? You know what I'm saying? What else you want? What else you want? We got depth at linebacker. We got Fehoko, who I'm complaining not getting no tick. You got Sam Williams, who's complaining he ain't getting no tick to the point where he running down the field as the gunner and blocking punts, making plays. All right. Then you got Osa. You got Chauncey, who's a baller, who is so he's good, but this line is so good that he was playing in the 4th quarter of preseason games, along with a veteran in Neville Gallimore. All right, that's 5. D-Law, Micah still, he counts as still. That's 7. Dorrance Armstrong, that's 8. Fowler, who could start anywhere on any team. That's 9 guys. Hankins, 10. How many more you need? We got depth everywhere. So when people keep saying we don't, and I say I like my guy, how many people got that? They don't gotta be now. You might have one guy that you can say, well, Aaron Donald is better than anybody on that front in interior. He is, too. He is. But they don't have nothing behind him that we're worried about. Same thing here. He's just Aaron Donald on a bunch of guys. We got a bunch of guys that's good, a bunch of B guys. Maybe if they play more, they'd be A guys like Osa if he played more, Chauncey if he played more. But they a bunch of B guys that do the damn thing. Huh? B to C. Yeah, B to C. Man, I can't complain about that. For me, as long as we don't give up easy, dumb penalties, especially on third downs, we are good enough to beat anyone, including the Niners and the Eagles. Facts. JP Morgan and Sons. What's up, man? J. Lou needs to play with more urgency or put Izzy in. Can't be jogging on pre-snap motions. He didn't. He didn't jog in this game. He jogged in the Chargers game, not this one. Got the hiccups. How the fuck I just see you were live? I don't know, man. But turn your notification off and turn it back on, and then maybe you'll see it. You to go to Koye. Appreciate you on here. I ain't gonna argue with you, but appreciate that, man. I'm gonna take that every time. You already know. I'm learning to take all my blessings. I used to be like, nah. I'm gonna take that. Thank you. Appreciate that. Because I used to turn that down, but I'm not. Jalen Hurts as well. That bone bruise hurts like a bitch, and takes forever to heal. Washington re-injured it for sure. Yeah, he looked like he was hurt. Yep, coach. Coach, I'm on here for 10 minutes. I got trust me, I got you. Just inbox me now. I'm gonna send you my number, and then we can talk. We can talk all week. And I'm on here tomorrow too. I'm doing this as much as I can this week. Just clearing my schedule unless it's boxing. And boxing and my babies. That's about it. I'm going to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu tomorrow with my sons. So they want to whoop my ass. My son's bloody my nose when I was teaching them to box. They smell blood and they just on it. And they're like, oh dad, we finally hit you. Man, y'all got to hit me finally, because I used to do stuff like, yo, if you could hit me, you could have your phone back. And they could never hit me, but now they can. Now they good enough to at least to land punches. So they hype about that. So now they think, oh, because you hit me while we box, even though they still get their ass whooped when we boxing. They know I don't know jujitsu, but they don't realize like y'all be fighting recreationally. I fought for my life. So I might not know the moves but I can still fuck you up, man. So we gonna find out tomorrow. I might record it because it'd probably be funny, man. It probably whoop my ass. I don't know. My sons, if I can't punch them, I think they got me. To be honest with you, I don't know that jujitsu shit. They pretty good at it though. I don't see how JK come back next year. Also think Izzy needs the chance to compete, if not start next year. If Thomas is not in JK spot, I think you mean if not Thomas not in JK spot. I don't know what you mean next year, or he'll by end of this one means we on BS. I get what you mean. If he not in one of those spots by the end of this year, we on BS. Yes. If Thomas not playing this year, it's a problem. If Izzy don't get on there next year and we do what we did with Jabril and Harper, then it's all politics, and you can't, they destroying. I only get mad at that because you're destroying careers. Like Jabril is going to go to a team that didn't draft him. He don't know the scheme. He got to now get that learning curve of learning the scheme over there in Washington. Get in, and then you got coaches that might change. You got regime changes, stuff like that can happen. A guy could be totally washed out of the league because you mismanage him. I don't like that type of shit, man. Not that you can keep everybody, you can't. But when you're keeping them for players that aren't better, I get mad. We lost Travaris Ward, who won a Super Bowl after, and he actually affecting us now over in San Fran. He won a Super Bowl in KC. Now, when we let him go, he was an undrafted free agent. And I said, hey, I like this Travaris kid a lot. We let him go, trying to sneak him on the practice squad. Lost him, right? Okay. But who was in front of him? AB? Now, I liked AB. I did. I think AB, I ain't like him like he was great, but he was a serviceable guy. But ain't no way in hell, bro, that Travaris Ward should leave a team that AB is on. Ain't no way in hell. I don't give a fuck what you say. Ain't no way in hell. That means this is not a meritocracy. Ain't no way in hell. LVE Should have been starting over Harper or Cox. Ain't no way in hell. Now, I like LV. Still got those Run DMC glasses, bro. Wherever they at. Yeah, I don't know where they at though. Yeah, I got them. Yeah, I got them. I don't know. They Run DMC glasses? I ain't know. We still have Jefferson, or we cut him. He might be here somewhere. Who knows? They cut every damn body. I think Arizona in the 49ers game, we just was just learning the play calling and playbook. It's a new system now, feeling more established, especially since Diggs got hurt. Yeah, they looking good now. They looking like they gelling. Attrition and stars want to see Tolbert touch the field too. Plenty of depth all around. Facts. Choctaw. What's up, Choctaw Nation, man? I'm probably Choctaw, so I know I'm Blackfoot. And my fiance Muskogee. She's a Muskogee. She did her genealogy and all that. We've been like tracing everything back. I got two I knew this already. I ain't had to trace it, but I got two uncles. Rest in peace, man. Sellers and Ruben Coit. But they got lynched, man, for not changing their nationality. I don't want to get into that, but they didn't want to change their status to black. They were still claiming Indian and got lynched, man. I knew it in the family, but I actually got to see the documentation, and I was like, damn, that hurt my feelings. All right. He got pressed once or twice in the pile. He might be a different player. That's why these teams got these O lines. I don't know. But that jujitsu great with application though. Yeah, it is. For real, for real. Seeing the 49ers add another pass rusher, do you think we have to address our tackle position in the draft? We definitely got to address it in the draft. I don't think we have a problem this year, though. Again, we are greedy. The Cowboys fans are some spoiled fans. Most teams are top heavy. They got starters, and then it falls off a cliff after that. And the guy has to come in and we got to work around them and get them up to speed. We got our starting five. You got Bass, who nobody would be mad if Bass had to play. He ain't great. He ain't Zach Martin, but he's a physical guy. You could do something with him. Bass. We had Hoffman, who came in after Biotis was out. You didn't even notice Biotis was out. For real. I think Hoffman did okay. You got Chuma, who can play left guard and left tackle, who does it all the time. Plays okay. You got Austin Richards, who we all want to see at some point. He's okay. Get what I'm saying? Ball was probably the weak link in the backups, but we four deep in our backups that all played this year. They all played this year. That's good. That's good. Yes, it's deep, broski. I found out some stuff. Shaking my head, folks. My folks were sellouts. Oh yeah, man, it's a lot of that. It's a lot of that. Depth is very good. Warren Duncan, what's good, Brody? Shout out to you too. This is what we love. Film breakdown, tape don't lie. Thank you. Thank you. All right. I got down to the bottom of it all. So unless y'all got something else y'all want to ask, I don't hear no questions. If y'all got nothing y'all want to ask, I got to go. So let me know. I'm about to be out. Gotta go. Going once. I'm gonna count slow. Let me drink some water. Going twice. No, I'll watch the replay. I like you, man. Sold to Shock Talk because I'm out of here. We good. Let's go, Cowboys. That's facts. All right, man. Hold up. I'm worried about the left side of the O line. Well, worry some more, man. Pray on it, man. You gotta go sleep. Pray on it. I don't know why you're worried about a team that when you really understand. All right, let me say this. Since you said you worry, I'm gonna say this. All right, when you have a quarterback that's young, you definitely want to worry about the line a lot. When you have a seasoned quarterback, you just need to give him somebody serviceable. Dak now, with him being able to slide coverages on the road, he has a problem with any inexperienced line or hampered line of scrimmage. But at home, where he can actually slide protections and slide help and make calls and audibles, you can actually mitigate some of your O-line woes when you got a quarterback that knows where the problem is. As long as that ain't in the A gap, he could probably fix that. But on the edges, you can give him tight end help, and the quarterback can also slide protection. And then we've been doing something now in that game, in the Rams game. We had Dak on a lot of sprint reads where he was just running out, the line's moving. Line goes this way, he goes that way. Naked boots, all types of stuff where Dak just get away from the pocket or the pocket's moving with him. Or we'll slide. We took one where, imagine this finger is Beatis in the middle of the field. Beatis goes out here on like a single man screen, and then he just rolling out, right? And when he rolls out, Dak rolls out right behind him. So now Beatis is looking to pin in anybody that's pursuing from the inside. And Dak has the whole sideline and doesn't have to worry about that defensive end buzzing on him because somebody pinned him in while Beatis snuck out, and then he seals it so that Dak can stand there. That was a play I saw like 3 times this year. We just got to keep doing it. We did that against the Jets. And I'm like, Mike McCarthy got some creative ways to get Dak out on the edge. And Dak just needs to run a little bit and move more. When he's doing that, I don't think our offensive line woes are half as bad because he got this. How many quarterbacks got the cerebral part of the game down where you can call stuff and use your eyes and move guys and know when to be quick, know when to call certain schemes, but then also has the athleticism to run a little bit too. Like, not that many. So that's dope. All right, hit that like button. Thanks, Gordon. Thank you for being your dope self, good brother. Hit that like. Hand and fire, our boy. This was a great live. Oh, hand and fire for our boys. Oh, hand and fire. I got you. I thought you was talking to somebody. Thank you. So, thank you. So I'm gonna take that. Thank you. All right. All right. I'm going. All right. Love y'all. Peace.